Hey guys, it's Sophie. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So for today's video, we're going to be going through some exercises and stretches that'll help you guys improve your shoulder strength and flexibility. Now I know a lot of you guys have been asking for this, so finally getting around to it. So this is going to be the first of probably a few tutorials where I'm not actually the one in the tutorial. Since I've been coaching lately, I figured I can show you guys some of the girls I'm coaching doing these exercises because I figured they can probably do some of them better than I can at this point since I'm not actively training. Hope you guys enjoy this bit of a switch up in the format. For this tutorial, we will be using a ball for one exercise as well as a rope for another exercise. So if you have those around, great. If not, you could probably make do without the ball, the rope, not so much. But you will also need to be warmed up. So some of these exercises require a lot of back flexibility, and also we need to be in middle splits for one of them. So I'm going to give you guys a quick overview of some warm-up exercises that you can do starting now. So let's head on over there.
Before we get started with any of these shoulder stretches, it's important to start with a quick warm-up. A few of these exercises especially require more advanced back flexibility, so definitely warm up your back and your shoulders before getting started. Now the exercises that you're seeing right now are from my 20-minute full body flexibility tutorial, so you can check out that video for a more in-depth stretching routine, as well as any of my other stretching tutorials that are linked in the top right corner of the screen.
In October it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds.
Heading over to the gym now, the first thing we're going to do is fold your rope into 4, and you're just going to bring your hands up and over your head, going back and forth 8 times. And then we'll repeat this variation where you come all the way to the ground and step over the rope for another 8 times. Now, if having your rope folded in 4 is too difficult for you, feel free to make the rope a little bit longer, or same thing goes if this is quite easy, you can fold the rope into 6 or anything smaller depending on your shoulder flexibility. But make sure when you are doing this exercise that you're bringing your shoulders back and forth at the same time. Your shoulders should be squared. You don't want to separate them, bringing them back one at a time. Again, you want them to be moving together.
Red and orange sorbet, like it is the best yet. In October it feels like summertime. I keep falling for you like every night. Been communicating through satellites, yeah. It's black and white. I'm all up in the clouds when it's pouring rain. Ain't never coming down unless you call my name. Yeah, we should take it slow, just like day by day. Like day by day.
Up next, you're going to come onto the ground, lying on your stomach and holding the ball between your hands. And you're just going to lift your arms slightly off the floor. We'll do this 8 times and then hold for 8 counts at the top. Now, I know this one looks simple, but it's actually quite difficult and very good for strengthening your shoulder and upper back muscles. And make sure when you're doing this that you're lying completely flat on the floor with your forehead on the floor as well. It should just be your arms that are moving here.
Hold at the top now for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, bring the ball down.
Next up, we'll repeat the same raises, but instead of holding the ball between the palms of your hands, you're going to hold it between the backs of your hands, and again do 8 raises. Now I think you guys will find this one much more difficult, especially because you want to keep squeezing the ball between your hands the whole time. This is a simple but killer exercise.
I don't need to think about it. There's nothing in this world that we can't do. Flowers even matter.
Next up, we'll come into this froggy position, and with the ball you'll come over to one side and lift your top arm across your body and try to reach the floor on the opposite side. We'll just do this 8 times on each side. Now feel free to pause the video here and stretch your middle splits if you need to before trying out this one, but once you're ready, we'll get started. With this one, you want to have your whole body still and resting on the floor except for that top arm. Again, that should be the only thing that's moving. And you want to keep your shoulders aligned, so the top arm should be going in the same line as your arm on the floor and not towards your back leg. Okay, now let's repeat the same thing on the other side.
I'll drive, you pick the station. Sunrise, no destination.
Okay, for the next exercise, you'll need to be lying on your stomach and your back should be warmed up for this. You'll bend one leg back and reach back to grab it with both your hands, trying to straighten your elbows as much as you can. Then staying here, you'll just arch back, keeping your elbows straight and feeling a deep stretch in your shoulders. And you'll stay in this arching position, let go of your leg, and try to keep your body in the same position. And finally, you'll bring your leg down and try and hold your body at a 90-degree angle. And we're using our back muscles rather than flexibility for that. Now, since all these positions are pretty tough to hold, we'll only be holding them for 4 counts each. And right now we're starting off with the left leg back. Okay, stay arching, let go of your leg. And finally, bring your body up to 90 degrees. Okay, let's repeat that all on the other side. So this time we're going to be holding the right leg back. First off holding, try to straighten your elbows. Then arch back, keeping your elbows straight here as much as you can. Again, stay arching, let go of that leg. And then bring your leg down and your body up to 90 degrees. Okay, great. For the next exercise, you're going to be sitting over toes, and you'll try to come up into a bridge without lifting your hands off the floor. Then while you're there, you'll try to lower your hips so that your body kind of looks like a chair, and then you'll bring your hips back up and come out of the bridge. So let's try this 4 times. Now, because you're coming into a bridge without lifting your hands off the floor, you'll need to rely on your shoulder flexibility to help you get up into this bridge position, and also you'll need to twist your arms a bit as you come up. If this is too difficult for now, start on flat feet. The overtoes is a whole nother level of difficulty. Now, I know these exercises are quite tough, but the more you work on them, the easier they'll be and the more flexible your shoulders will become. My shoulders have always been incredibly weak and stiff, and I really wish I'd worked on them more. I think shoulder flexibility and strength are very important, and it's one of the things I regret not doing or not working on more during my time as a gymnast. Up next, we'll stand up and we're going to do some more bridges. So you'll come down into a bridge. Here you can try to push your way back into your shoulders for an extra stretch and extend those legs. Then come onto your elbows and repeat the same position, well, just on your elbows now. And then come into a chest stand, so you can hold here for a bit, and then bring your legs up and slowly lower them, engaging your back muscles. So we're going to be holding each stretch for about 8 counts. And then again, we're going to start off with a bridge from standing up. Okay, now coming onto your elbows. And onto your chest. And then slowly lower the legs. Okay, great. And the last thing we're going to do here, you'll need to come by a wall for it. So you're going to arch back and put your hands up against the wall, preferably a little lower down the wall than you're used to. And then you'll kind of sit down so you feel a stretch in your shoulders. Try to keep your arms straight for this one. We're just going to hold here for 8 counts. And I believe I showed this exercise in my ring balance tutorial, so if you watch that tutorial, then you probably recognize this exercise. But again, this is really good for shoulder stretching, so it's here as well. Okay, great. Now let's take a quick rest and we'll do this one more time. Okay, and that's it. Great job.
And that is going to be it for this tutorial, so I hope you guys enjoyed and I hope you guys found this helpful. Let me know if you enjoyed this sort of different format, if you prefer when I do the tutorials or if I'm showing the girls doing some tutorials and just talking over it as usual. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. And anyways, if you enjoyed, don't forget to give this video a like, subscribe down below if you're not already. Also, don't forget to turn on my post notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you guys next week with a brand new video. Bye!